gentlemen, thank you for talking to us today. Obviously, it's been a very busy time for you both. You've issued a statement last night as well, which I'd like to go into. But, I mean, just for the public's perception of exactly what went on here, can you explain why you both decided not to take part in that debate and why not to vote?
Well, this was a matter of absolute principle, and the principle is preschool education for children. Preschool education is where 1 year before children have to attend school, obviously as a compulsive measure. They are educated for an hour and a half session, 5 half days a week, either in the morning or the afternoon. And that's where they are taught by proper teachers, proper preschool teachers, as against nurseries. Nurseries are not preschool, so that's the first fundamental point. That education issue is absolutely essential for going forward for our young, and that's what myself and Mr. Hall were always signed up to. Yeah. I actually set up a preschool education unit in Cronky Berry School shortly after it was opened by me in 1998, and of course I've been supportive of preschool education all of that time.
I think no one's mistaking what you stood for. I'm really, the question again is really, why did you decide not to vote and take part?
I mean, at the morning of that particular Tynwald session, we did put forward an offer to the Minister and the Chief Minister, and shortly before that debate happened, that was rejected, our offer. And out of, at that particular time, we, out of respect, out of consideration for our own Minister, and in my particular case, my own party leader, decided and felt that it would be necessary to remove ourselves from the debate and then ultimately the vote. But as we've said in our joint statement, that with the benefit of hindsight, that we should have stayed and spoken out and voted against the department on this particular issue. But
so where did the decision come from? Were you advised by somebody to remove yourself, or you just decide between yourselves?
What we wanted to do is we wanted to embarrass, at the time, we wanted to embarrass the government as little as possible.
As little as possible?
It's embarrassing enough when you stay out of the chamber on one of your own departmental policies. But the reason for that was we weren't properly listened to in the department by the Minister, who didn't seem to be able to understand or comprehend what we were putting to him as an alternative policy. Isn't that right, sir?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hall, I mean, obviously there's massive more complications for you out of this whole thing.
Yeah, sure.
Can we talk about that? I mean, you've been suspended.
I've been suspended by the Liberal Vannin Party, which happened on Sunday, late afternoon, early evening.
This was after a discussion between you and the party, was it?
It wasn't between me and the party leader, no. And the party leader didn't give me any indication that I was going to be suspended. The party leader came to see me on Saturday at my house. We had a conversation. My wife was present. At no time during that conversation was a suspension from the party mentioned. And I had an email from the party chairman, which I responded to by going to see him on Sunday afternoon, and it was the party chairman and myself. We had a conversation, and he just declared I was going to be suspended, and a press release would be issued in due course. And within 2 or 3 hours, there was a press release was issued, as you well know.
Was that a robust discussion then with the
No, it was the conversation. It was what I thought was as best a conversation as it could be given the circumstances. He knew my position on this as I declared at a previous meeting with the executive, but that decision was that was what they were going to do.
I mean, the press release has some very robust language in it, shall we put it?
I'm disappointed in the release that they have put out. I think it is quite frankly unprofessional, and I think it could have certainly been worded a lot better than what it has been. And like I did put out a brief response to it yesterday, I will respond to that press release due course, hopefully by the end of this week. But Mr. Houghton and myself were anxious to get our joint statement out, and it was important not to be mixing the two. They are two separate issues. I have been asked why didn't I put things into the joint statement that we put yesterday regarding the Liberal Party, but that's not appropriate. They're two separate issues, and I will respond to both of those. I've done the first one, now we'll respond to the party.